welcome to you. I'm Hayley Palmer, and it is really great to have your company with me this evening. Now, I have got some exciting news. We have got such a brilliant guest for you this evening. Oh yes, Mr. Mike Nolan from Bucks Fizz, obviously now known as the Fizz. Just brilliant. Wait till you see this. He's such a fantastic guest, and here's what happened when I caught up with him. Mike Nolan, it's such a pleasure to have you on the show.
Hayley Palmer, how are you? It's like we've done this hundreds of times before, isn't it?
It really is, but it's amazing to have you here. We love Bucks Fizz and the Fizz on this 80s show. We play it a lot, and yeah, it's a real honour to have you here on the show with me.
Oh, it's really good to be on here, actually. Really is.
Do you really mean that?
Yes, I do. I love doing interviews, but normally when we do interviews, we do it in the studio with people. Because of this virus that's going around everywhere, we're doing it all in our ears now, and we're talking separately.
We really are. We're very high tech.
Yeah, we're real with it, man, aren't we?
We really are. Let's just hope it all goes okay. Now, Mike, I want to talk to you, obviously, about Eurovision. Making your mind up, 1981. The memories that must bring for you must just be amazing.
Yeah, there are a lot of memories of that time. I remember so many things about it. I remember when the group performed. I remember the rehearsals we did. I remember everything about it. And it was just a big build-up to Eurovision. We went on, we did the Song for Europe, which we won. And I was so confident we were going to win that, and we did.
Yeah.
Then we got to Dublin, and I said to the rest of the band on our way, we're going to walk this. We're going to walk this without any trouble at all. Yeah, but we don't know. I said, no, we're going to walk it. Well, we're with everybody over there for a week. And after a week of hearing all the songs, some of them started getting catchy with you. So I thought, oh, God, that's a good song.
Yeah,
and I really thought, oh, no, Germany's going to win. But everyone I thought was going to win, they were going to come, and we're going to come fifth. They didn't. They came second, third, fourth, and fifth, and we actually won it. And since the moment we won it, everything just took off for us.
Yeah.
Great time, brilliant time.
And it's such a good song. Like, it makes me really happy, especially in lockdown. As soon as you hear it, you're like, woo! I like to have a little dance.
Now, we've tried to work out how many times. How many times have we sung it?
Yeah.
God, how many times have we sung? Because it's like next year is our 40th anniversary. So we've sung it every year, even though the band were always together. When you're doing things on your own, people want to hear Making Your Mind Up. So you've got to do a bit of it. Even our pantomimes, we have to do Making Your Mind Up. And it goes down well. And the thing is, people gave us a hard time over that song. They do. But people come up to me now, and these guys, what they say to me, you know what, I have to tell you, we couldn't tell people at school that we liked you guys because you weren't the kind of band to like, but we loved you. And they were really great about it.
Closet Fizz fans like it.
Yeah, put it there.
Amazing. Well, we are going to check out the video. Like I say, it's 1981, Bucks Fizz, Eurovision, Making Your Mind Up. Here we go. Now, your next song choice, TOTP. I watched this last night, and it is the most catchiest song, I've got to say.
It is, isn't it? I remember in the studio, because Mike Stock, he's produced this the third album that we've done with Mike now, and it's brilliant. And he took us into the studio, and he started playing it to us, and we thought, oh, God, it's a bit twee. But that's when we were just putting it down. But when we listened to it, and when it was all finished, it come to get really catchy. And I brought it home, and I played it to a couple of friends of mine, and a couple members of my family. I said, tell me what you think of this. And I put it on, they said, I really like that. And I thought, what? Are you sure? And they said, it's a brilliant song. And they thought it's along the lines of, I think it was Making Your Mind Up they were talking about. He said, it's just a catchy song and that you can't help but sing it. And after they were listening to it, they said, I'm going to go and do coffee. Want coffee? Yeah, I'll have a coffee. And then in the kitchen going, dun, 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 da, 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 da. They were doing it all. And I thought, it's catchy. So we did a video of it, yeah.
Yeah, and I love the dancers as well. The dancers in the front. I want to be one of them, doing all the actions.
Now, the dancers, you know one of the dancers in it, she's the choreographer of it. It's Cheryl's daughter.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And she's really, really good. And, you know, choreographers, when you work with them, I think they're very, very patient. They really are, especially working with them, the two girls I work with. He says lying. But, you know, you get on with them. And with Natalie, she knew what I was like. Cheryl must have told her when I was going in, Now be careful with Mike because he gets it wrong a lot. And I was getting it wrong, but I kept going over and over and over it. And I was actually staying with Cheryl at the time. We got home and we finished, and then we Cheryl would start doing it together. Because, you know, Jay's a dancer. She picks everything up. She made a lot of errors, Jay did. Thank God she's not watching this. She'll never know I said that.
She is watching, just to clarify. But anyway.
Oh, Jay's such a good dancer. She picks everything
She is.
like that.
Yeah.
No, she is very good, Jay.
Yeah.
But I went home with Cheryl. I was rehearsing it all the time. And when we did the video, it was really good fun. It really was.
It really is. And the dancing is, I mean, it's not tricky steps you're doing, but it's very in sync. And I know how hard that is to get things in sync. Do you guys practice in front of mirrors? Like, how hard is your kind of rehearsing schedule?
Well, when we're rehearsing with choreographers, you spend a whole day doing it. And I tell you something, it really does. You get home and your brain is just worn out from it because...
Bit like after this interview.
This interview. It's like I've done this interview before with you. It seems like I have anyway.
Stitching me up.
But the thing is, we just start rehearsing it, and we just kept going over and over and over, and and when you go wrong in parts, you know that you've gone wrong.
Yeah.
And so you stop it, say, no, I've got to get that bit right. We just kept doing it, but we got it in the end. But there's dancers in front of us doing it as well. So what I think they're doing, I think they're covering up some of my little errors in it.
Okay, well, we're going to look out for Mike Nolan's errors in TOTP. See if you can spot them. Here we go.
Welcome to Top of the Pops. Live in the Top of the Pops studio and looking good. It's the Fizz.
Gotta be the right place, follow the sign. Kicking up a beat most every night, go dancing. Everybody's jumping, feeling the vibe. Everybody's there, the place is alive, go dancing. Go dancing, go dancing, Baby, show, legs and cold. Lights come up and away we go dancing. I wanna go dancing, T-O-T-P. Working up a sweat, gonna feel the heat. 'Cause everybody wanna get on the feet, go dancing. Everybody knows it's good for the soul. 'Cause anyone can join in, young and old. Go dancing, go dancing, go dancing, Baby, show, legs and cold. Lights come up and away we go dancing. I wanna go dancing, T-O-T-P.
On Top of the Pops, let's count down the chart from number 20 to number 10.
Line around the block outside the door. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause everybody wanna get on the floor. Go dancing, Baby, show, legs and cold. Lights come up and away we go dancing. I wanna go dancing, T-O-T-P. Go dancing, Baby, show, legs and cold. Lights come up and away we go dancing. I wanna go dancing, T-O-T-P.
Welcome back to the Memory Lane 80 show on Spotlight TV. I'm Hayley Palmer and I hope you're enjoying the show so far. I definitely am. Now here's what happened when I caught up with Mike Nolan some more. Now Mike, I have given you a song choice. You have chosen Olivia Newton-John, Goddess, Physical. Why this song?
I just love her.
I love her.
Absolutely. No, I love her more than you love her. I'm actually
Okay.
in love with her. I think she's just.
Okay.
I followed her since she started in. She came on the scene here in England in 1971 with "If Not for You," and I bought the single. And I remember seeing her on Top of the Pops doing it, and then she's always on the TV all the time on the Cliff Richard show. And the more I saw her, she just became just so beautiful. She's just lovely. And I missed an opportunity of going out to dinner with her.
What?
It wasn't dinner. It was
Exclusive?
And I was down at the gym, and the guy, Tony McGrogan, who was at the record company, he was like the 5th member of Bucks Fizz at the time. He was trying to get hold of me, and in those days we never had mobiles, so he was trying to find me. And he said, I got home that night because I went out shopping that afternoon then with Cheryl, so we were out and then we had lunch together, everything like that. So you get home at 5, and there's four messages on the answer phone. Checked him, phoned Tony, thought, oh, something's wrong. He said, you're too late, Mike. I said, what's the matter? He said, you just missed lunch with Olivia Newton-John. Well,
No.
I nearly booked my funeral. That's how upset I was. So I missed the opportunity of seeing her. But I've seen her in concert twice. And I just she's brilliant. But when she brought this single out, one that we're going to play now, back in 1981. And we were doing Top of the Pops, and we were due to go back. We were away in Japan. We came back from Japan, not because of Top of the Pops, we come back anyway. And we were both in the charts at the same time. And I thought, oh my God, we're going to do Top of the Pops.
Yeah.
And there we were on Top of the Pops, and they played her video. So,
Oh no. Well, don't worry, you're now going to see her video again, so Mike is going to be very happy. It's called Physical. Woo! Number 7 in 1981 in the UK. Check this out. Well, I feel really unfit watching that video in lockdown. I need to get to the gym ASAP.
it's the big guys at the end that get you. They really are fit. It's very, very
Brilliant. Well,
fun
your
video.
next song, My Camera Never Lies. Classic.
Yeah, I love. This is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite Bucks Fizz songs as well. It went to number 1 for us, and we went into the studio to do it. And again, as we were putting the vocals down, I was thinking, this is a good song, another good song. And when we finished it, Andy Hill, who was our producer at the time, he just loved it. And he said, this is absolutely great. And it got released. It came out after Land of Make Believe. Now, Land of Make Believe went to number 1 for us. And then that came down, that was in January that it came out the charts. And then I think this is in the March, April time, they released My Camera Never Lies. And that really shot up the charts. It's in the Guinness Book of hit singles.
Ooh.
And they talk about it as being the fastest chart topper to chart and leave the charts. I think we did it in about, God, it wasn't very long. I think it was about 4 weeks or something. We're in and out really, really quick. But, we've got it's a great song. It really is a good song.
It really is a good song. We are going to check it out. We will see you on the other side of this. My Camera Never Lies. Welcome back to the Memory Lane 80s show on Spotlight TV. I'm Hayley Palmer, and thank you so much for joining us on the show tonight. Now, we are here with Mike Nolan. He is thoroughly entertaining. We're going to catch up with him some more, find out his song choices, have a good chat. Let's see what happens. Now, I'm really excited to play out your next song choice. Now Those Days Are Gone. I think this is one of the most beautiful songs I've heard. And it's just something completely different, isn't it, for Bucks Fizz?
Yeah, it was. I mean, if you think of the singles that we released Making Your Mind Up, then Piece of the Action, Land of Make Believe, Now Those Days, My Camera Never Lies. They're all completely different to each other.
Yeah.
And when it came to Now Those Days Are Gone, we never thought that was going to be released as a single. But when the album, which was called Are You Ready, that was our second album, that when it was released, before it was released, the record company came down to the studio to listen to all the tracks. And they listened to one by one and said, that's a good track, I like that one. Yep, that's another good one. But when they played Now Those Days Are Gone, they all stood up and clapped.
Wow.
Like that. And I was really shocked. I thought, oh my God, they must have liked it. And they said, that is the best song we've heard. And that's going to be a new single for us. I said, a new single? Mike's on the single. But there's another song on the album called Love Dies Hard, which Bobby sang. And I didn't like Now Those Days Are Gone. I preferred Love
Oh.
Dies Hard. And I said to Andy Hill, said, look, why don't Bobby sing Now Those Days Are Gone and I'll sing Love Dies Hard? He said, because the songs are suited to each of your vocals, what you're singing on. And I was one of these people that said, fine, go along with it. And of course, and when the guy said, that's the best song on the album and it's going to be a single, well, Bobby's face absolutely dropped. I'm only joking, Bobby. I'm only joking. But
If he's watching.
And people were just... and I'll tell you something very funny about it. The video of it, the group started the video 6 o'clock in the morning, and I think they finished about 10 at night.
Oh, right.
Came in at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was gone by 2:30. All I had to do was sit and go. And they said, that's it, Mike, you finished. I said, I'm not on the rest of the video. So he said, no, you're not. So I said, well, I've done a lot of hard work singing on it anyway. I'm going to rest now. And I left, and the others went,
Oh, Mike.
yeah, I was really...
Brilliant. Well, I've got to say, your vocal on this is superb, isn't it? You've got to agree on that.
No, I find lots of faults with my vocal.
Do you?
Yeah, but
I wish I could sing like that.
Singer, and you play your stuff back, even with the groups stuff we're doing now. I still play it back, and when it comes to listening to yourself, you go, it's not right, it's not right, and it is right. It's just you're so close to it, and you just get. It's called being critical of yourself, and there's nothing.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, we think it's perfection here. Here is Now Those Days Are Gone.
I do agree with you there.
Oh, you think it's perfection? Okay.
Yeah.
I was talking about the singing, not you, Mike. Here it is from 1982. Enjoy.
You see that song? It's a brilliant song. It really is. And my favourite part of that song is at the end when I'm singing on my own, and I turn to the others and say, "That was me." In
He's a one, isn't he?
one.
Well, your next song choice, Dancing in the Rain. I've seen the video to this, and I have to say, I was a little bit concerned about health and safety with those umbrellas.
Yeah, do you know what? We've used so many umbrellas. We've gone through because when you open them, you can break them. So we've got some, 3 now that we use. Now we've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, and we pick which ones we're going to use, and they're all looked after really carefully because they just get broken. But Dancing in the Rain, when we went into the studio and we did that, again, it was like Camera Never Lies. It just hit you. And when I heard it the first time with Mike Stock, because Mike wrote it with his son, James, and when we listened to it, this is just brilliant, because they played it on the track. They had the track already down, and he just sung to us what we've got to sing. And I was just loving it. I thought, this is really... And what I liked about this song is it's fun and it's catchy, and and I think it's what Bucks Fizz are really all about. Fun band.
Exactly. You make us happy. Well, here it is. It's from the F to Z of pop. Here is Dancing in the Rain.
We're never undercover. We'll never hide away. Whatever's in the future, whatever comes our way. Be strong for one another. It's all we
Welcome back to the Memory Lane 80 show on Spotlight TV. I am here tonight on the show catching up with Mike Nolan from Bucks Fizz, now known as The Fizz. Just so entertaining. We're absolutely loving him on the show. And here is what happened when I caught up with him. Now, Mike, I'm going to let you have one more song choice because I'm good to you like that.
Yeah, I bet you are. Here's me stuck in on a Saturday night. Mind you, I prefer this to going out. Hey, yeah.
Right, now your next song choice, ABBA, The Winner Takes It All. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, out of all the songs I've picked tonight, I've picked most of my Bucks Fizz songs. Physical because, obviously, Olivia. But this song is my... it's my favourite song. I've actually got a list of my all-time favourites, top 10. And number one is Bridge Over Troubled Water by Simon & Garfunkel. And number two is ABBA, Winner Takes It All. Number three is Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World.
Oh,
but they're not 80s, you're playing 80s stuff. So the one I want to go with was Winner Takes It All, which was recorded in 1980. That's when they charted with it. And this is it is a sad song if you really study the lyrics of it, because it's about Agneta and Bjorn, breaking up. Their marriage broke up and everything. And it's quite and the way she sings it as well, it's brilliant. And it's got a lot of meaning in it. And if you listen to them, they have 500 number ones on the radio, on different radio stations. You'll definitely find Winner Takes It All in there. And I heard it the other day on one of the radio stations were playing their 500, and ABBA had quite a few songs in, and Winner Takes It All is in there. To me, this is their best song.
Yes.
It's one of my all-time favourites.
It really is. Well, here it is. ABBA with The Winner Takes It All. Oh, Mike, we've now come to the end of the show. It's gone really quick, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has, but we've had some fun. I think we should become a double act.
We really kept Mike Nolan and Hayley Palmer on tour.
Yeah, no, but I've really enjoyed tonight. It's been, what could I do on a Saturday night? I could be having a lovely meal and a drink. No, what do I want to do that for? I want to sit in and just chat with you lots. That's the fun of it.
Yeah, we love that. Now, Mike, I know that you do have future plans. You have an album that will be due to be released next year. Is that right?
Yeah, yes. Next year's our big year, though. It's our 40th anniversary next year. We've been together 40 years. I was only 12 when I joined the band. But anyway, it was so it's 40 years next year, and also we're going to do a tour with it, and we've also we'll probably have an album out next year as well. But I'm also going to have my own album out because I've done this will be my third solo album. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, but we haven't had a chance to do it at the moment because of this virus, that's been going around. But I'll get it done. We'll get it done. I think a couple of weeks. I think I'm back in the studio anyway. Brilliant.
Fingers crossed. Well, I think that you should give us a little exclusive here on the Memory Lane 80s show. Is that possible?
Yes, I think it is. I think I'll do one for you. I'll sing one little track here for you now.
Go on then.
Let's see what you think of this one. Let's hang on and let's think. What should we do?
Wait.
Got it.
We've got it. Got it. Oh, it's Christmassy.
When I was small and Christmas trees were tall, we used to love while others used to play. Don't ask me why, but time has passed us by. Someone else moved in from far away. Now we are tall and Christmas trees are small, and you don't ask the time of day. But you and I, our love will never die. But guess we'll cry come 1st of May.
I love it. It's really Christmassy and lovely.
Yeah, actually, I thought about bringing the album out for Christmas time, but I thought, no, because they've all got a bit. That's a Christmas. It's not Christmassy. It is kind of a Christmas song, actually. Yeah, but the others aren't. I mean, there's I've got some nice tracks. They're all cover versions, but we may be coming up with a couple of originals on it as well. So I'm kind of getting excited about this.
Yes,
Ingrid.
really excited. Woo! Well, Mike Nolan, I am going to say Mike Nolan, thank you so much. It has been such a pleasure to have you on the show.
I've really enjoyed. I've really, really enjoyed it, and I mean that honestly.
You can come back anytime. Mike Nolan, everyone.
I'll be back next week. Take care. Bye.
But a big thank you for tuning in. I do love hearing from you, by the way. Now, details are on the screen below if you do want to get in contact, and I do check all my social media. Now, a huge thank you to Mike Nolan. How brilliant was he? He had me laughing all the way through. Just a fantastic guest. And a huge thank you to Retro Pop Magazine, who support the show also. Now, thank you so much. I will definitely see you same time, same place next week. No excuses. I'm Hayley Palmer, and I'll see you then.
Thinking long ago when we were young.